last misconception that we're going to unpack here. It's that people have a belief that we have to go through all the karmas. Can we do something to mitigate, neutralize some karmas? I wanted to say that there are 6 heinous karmas, very bad karmas. Killing your mom, killing your dad, wounding the Buddha, killing an Arahant, and then making conflict among the Sangha, and then believing a teacher who does not teach how to end dukkha. So these were given in the sutta called Bahudhatuka Sutta Majjhima Nikaya. Now looking at these 6, definitely they carry consequences. But there are a lot of other karmas we happen to do, good or bad, maybe at different times. So what is your piece of thought? Does Buddha tell that we can neutralize, weaken the power of previous karma? If so, how?
Thank you, Bhante, for explaining the heinous crimes. But the majority of us don't fall into any of those. But we are more or less in the second level, where we are partly good, partly bad. And not all karmas can have a result. Because the conditions must be there for the result to ripen. All right. So the task before us is to increase the conditions where bad karma cannot operate. For example, if I am born very, very good looking. If I'm born, if I'm very, very good looking, but born in a very poor family, my bad karma is mitigated by my good karma. Chances are I could become a great film star. On the other hand, I could have a good karma to be born in the royal family, but having been born in the royal family, I have no intelligence. There is no chance I will become a king. So I have to create those conditions where I can maximize the fruition of my good karma. Now the Buddha says this in the Anguttara Nikaya, I think, the lump of salt, that if you take a cup of water and you put a teaspoon of salt into that cup of water, the water will be very salty.
Right away.
The same teaspoon of salt in the Ganges river, no effect. Similarly, if I have a lot of good karma created from the past or collected from the past and created into the future, then I have an insurance against these bad karmas popping up or being able to take effect. Alright? Bad karma, bad looks. Good karma, chance to get into the... Alright. So, I have it within me. I have the power to create all these good karma. And the more good karmas I create, the less chances of bad karmas to operate. Okay? For my poverty cannot stop my becoming a film star, because my good karma is more powerful. On the other hand, if I don't create more and more good karmas, I do not create a storehouse to buffer. See, there are different ways in which karmas can operate. They can be regenerative, in the case of they will control the conditions under which you were born. So your last thought moment will be a powerful one, created from the past. It will take effect and it will determine your birth. Okay, that's one. One, counteractive. You have a bad karma, those people who were in that plane that day, one person didn't, there was the traffic jam, so he couldn't get in. So his counteractive stopped him.
Some other karma. That counteracting can happen in good ways and bad ways.
Oh yes.
That's what you said.
Please explain.
Yeah. I mean, you said that the plane crash incident, somebody was late behind the time, and then the plane started off, took off, and then he couldn't manage to get in. And he was safe. Everybody else died.
He was furious.
Everybody else died.
Yes.
And then sometimes you have a life with unblemished stuff. I would say everything what people desire. Maybe there are other good conditions. I would say bad conditions too that might hinder that unblemished life in a certain way.
Yeah.
So it can work in both ways. Counteraction.
And supportive karma. You already are good looking. You already are born into a rich family. Yeah. Your father doesn't become a bankrupt. It supports. Okay? So like that, there are different karmas which you should develop. That is why we are warned to watch our thoughts all the time. Don't let go. The 4 great efforts. Yeah. And now you have to keep watching your mind so that you are in a habitual state of positive thought. So that when you die, in the absence of the other karmas, this is what usually would take place. You have been habitually an animal lover. You have been habitually giving to the poor. Yeah, you have been habitually coming to the temple. And so when your last thought moment, this habitual karma most commonly will take into effect. Watch it.